the governor of Ohio is not attending the convention.
I would have preferred, obviously, as the governor of the state, to sort of suck it up and come on in and welcome so many people into his beautiful state. I didn't run for president against Donald Trump either, so I don't have those tender feelings.
A lot of your colleagues in the Senate are concerned about Trump. Some of them are not here, some have not endorsed him. Tell me about your concern for your party this year and in the future on the grounds that they cite.
Well, I'm worried for our party, not so much because of Donald Trump, is just that I think parties are changing. The independent party is the one, or the non-affiliated is what you see growing. So I think that's a challenge for Republicans to adjust to that, and I think we have some growing pains with that.
You're not concerned, as some members of your party are, that by accepting him now, long-term damage to the Republican brand is being done?
I think that we had 17 candidates in a primary. I think the voters spoke in larger numbers than ever. Is Donald Trump the first choice of many of those voters? No. That's
He wasn't your
obvious.
first choice.
No, I mean, I didn't endorse until after the primary. I wanted to see what my state was going to do. It's very popular in West Virginia. But I think that, we are a party. We should be bigger than this. This is a bigger concept. Sometimes you have to be gracious and say, I didn't get everything I wanted, but for the greater good, and we have to believe that where we're going to take this country is for the greater good, that will support the candidate. One
particular problem Donald Trump has had is with college-educated white women.
My very first time I ever met him face to face, I came right out and said, I'm concerned about where you are with women in general.
In what way were you concerned about
I just
him
think the
with
tone
respect
of
to women?
some of the things that he said about, the scuffle he got into with some members of the members
Megyn
of the
Kelly.
press and things like that. That is so useless, and he knows this. I've told him this. He seemed to understand what I was saying. He listened very well.
You've worked with Hillary Clinton. Do you personally consider her untrustworthy?
I definitely have questions about her trustworthiness, absolutely. The whole thing about the email scandal, the fact that she was so careless with our nation's secrets.
I turned over every work-related email in my possession.
What that signals to me is an untrustworthiness, but also a bit of an arrogance that I'm going to play by my rules and do it the way I want to do it.
You served with Mike Pence in the House.
Yes.
Tell me about Mike Pence.
We had our differences, and I can think of a couple, but
What was your biggest difference with Mike Pence?
the one thing that I remember we had a big difference on was the prescription drug plan for seniors. But I always found him to be very approachable, very genuine, very calm, very calm.
Do you like that choice for the ticket?
Yeah, I think it's a good choice. I do.
So you got a 17-minute speech to give on national
Yeah.
television before millions and millions of people. Are you
Right.
nervous?
Yes, I'm nervous, of course, but the adrenaline will get flowing, and but I've been practicing quite a bit.
Well, good luck.
Thanks, John.
Hey CNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Here you're going to find videos packed with all of the information that you need to be smarter about your finances. You can subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me or the I right here to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.